Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be trying out the demo of Final Fantasy 16 on my Windows PC that has a Ryzen 5700X 3D processor and an RTX 2070 Super GPU. The game will be officially released on 17 September 2024. The demo does not support FSR 3.1, it only supports FSR 3. This means we won't be able to use DLSS Upscaler in conjunction with FSR frame generation. For some strange reason, the cutscenes in the demo are capped at 30 FPS. Yes, you heard it right. In this video, I'll be showing you how to remove this 30 FPS cap from the cutscenes. We'll also show you how to use DLSS Upscaler in conjunction with FSR frame generation. This can be achieved by using Nukem9's free DLSSG to FSR 3 mod or Lukefz's paid Uniscaler mod. I have already tested both of these mods on my PC. With Nukem9's mod, I observed some noticeable graphical artifacts around the character model. Significantly less graphical artifacts were produced when I used Lukefz's Uniscaler mod. I just checked AMD's updated list of games that support FSR 3. For Final Fantasy 16, FSR 3.1 is mentioned, but its status is upcoming. FSR 3.1 should be present in the game at launch. If this is not the case, then you can try using any of the FSR 3 mods. First, I'll be downloading the mod that removes the 30 FPS cap from the cutscenes. This is the mod's features: disable 30 FPS cap in cutscene photo mode, adjust gameplay field of view, allow frame generation in cutscenes, JXL screenshot quality option and fixes hitching while taking screenshot. Just click on releases section here. Download the latest version of the mod. At the time of recording this video, it's version 0.7.2. Expand asset section and download the .zip file. I've already downloaded it. I'll quickly show you its setup. There's the archive file that we just downloaded. Open it. Copy all of the files from here. Just need to paste them in the game's install directory. Select the game in your Steam library, right click, manage, click on browse local files. Paste all of the files here. There's the game's exe file. That's it, the mod has been installed. The process is that simple. It even works on SteamOS Linux base. If you are using this mod on Linux, just add this launch option as well. The game's demo is shipped with an older version of DLSS Upscaler. I'll just show you the version. This is the DLSS Upscaler file, nvngx_dll, right click, properties, details, version 3.5.10. Just quickly update the upscaler. Download the latest version from Tech Power Up, DLSS version 3.7.2 at the time of recording this video. Just click on download here. Click on any of the servers. I have already downloaded the zip file. There is the zip file, open it. Copy the DLL file, paste it in the game's install directory. You can create a backup of the original DLSS file if you want, entirely up to you. Replace. First, I'll be using Nukem9's DLSSG to FSR 3 mod, build version 0.100. We'll be using the universal DLL version of the mod. Click on the Nexus mods link. This mod is completely free. It's compatible with RTX GPUs only. Need to have a free Nexus mods account in order to download any stuff from here. Click on files. Just click on manual download under universal. Click on slow download. There's the zip file that I just downloaded. Open it. Open DLL version folder. Copy these two DLL files, DLSSG to FSR 3 AMD is better and version.dll. Paste it in the game's install directory. With the game's exe file is present. That's it, the mod has been installed. Now make sure hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is enabled. Right click anywhere in the desktop area. Click on display settings. Now click on graphics. Click on change default graphics settings. From here, enable hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. If your monitor supports VRR, enable it. I'll enable VSYNC from NVIDIA control panel. Just click on manage 3D settings. Click on program settings. From the drop down bar, add the game's exe file. Scroll down until you find VSYNC, enable it. Click on apply. Set up G-Sync. Make sure these settings are enabled. Enable G-Sync, G-Sync compatible. Enable settings for the selected display model. Enable for full screen mode. Apply again. We are ready to run the game. Graphics settings. Upscaler set to DLSS 3. Frame generation disabled for the time being. Upscaling set to quality. Sharpness level 5. Frame generation off. Motion blur disable. Settings set to high. These effects have been enabled. VRS disabled. Full screen mode, resolution full HD, refresh rate 240Hz, yet my display supports it. VSYNC off. I'll straight away load the castle area, it's very demanding on the GPU. First we'll check out the base performance. I have underclocked my CPU, applied a 30 mV undervolt on all cores of the processor. There's a character. Here FPS is within a range of 60 to 70. Image quality is looking sharp. This is DLSS version 3.7. There is some minor ghosting around the sword, very difficult to observe this ghosting effect, especially against a colorful background like this. Against the sky I can see some flickering going on around the sword, its handle. Just explore the area on foot. Base performance 60 to 70 FPS. I have seen some hitching in this game. VRAM usage is close to 6.9 GB, hitting the GPU bottleneck. Okay, now I'll enable FSR frame generation. DLSS frame generation on. Back to the game. Yeah, FPS increased to around 120. VRAM usage increased as well, almost 7 GB, and I can see some ghosting around the character model. It's very aggressive, cannot ignore this ghosting. Even the sword is not rendered properly. So this is the problem with Nukem9's mod. It's the latest version 0.100 that adds FSR 3.1 support. Okay, so good performance but some noticeable graphical artifacts. Now I'll be installing Lukefz's Uniscaler mod. Delete the mod first. Just delete the 2 DLL files corresponding to the mod. Also delete this mod's log file. You need to subscribe to Lukefz's Patreon in order to gain access to their Discord server where the mod files are present. Their monthly Patreon subscription costs around $6. Now I'll be using an older version of Uniscaler mod as my Patreon subscription expired a month ago. We'll be using the preview 9 build. These are the 2 archive files that you need to download from Lukefz's Discord server. First open Uniscaler common.zip file. Copy Uniscaler folder winmm.dll and winmm.inf files. Stub nvngx.dll file is not required if you have an RTX based GPU. Open the game's install directory. Paste the files and folders here. Should look like this. Now open uniscaler.zip file. It has the uniscaler.asf file. Copy. Paste it in the games directory where you pasted the previous files. The mod has been installed. Now we just need to generate the mod's TUML file. Launch the game. You'll see a black window at startup. This means the mod is working. TUML file will be generated. There's the menu. Quit the game. Open the game's install directory. TUML file should be present here. There it is, uniscaler.config.tuml. Open it. FSR Upscaler is selected by default. Upscaler equal to FSR 3. Just change it to DLSS. This is for RTX GPUs only. Click on file, click on save, close the file. DLSS Upscaler DLL file for this mod is present in the Uniscaler folder. I'll quickly show you its version. There it is. It's version 3.7. Launch the game. Graphics settings. Same settings as before. Upscaler, DLSS 3, frame generation enabled. It's working. High preset. Full HD resolution. It's the same sequence. FPS is close to 90. Higher VRAM usage this time, around 7.5 GB. When I was using Nukem9's mod, VRAM usage was around 7 GB. Looking for some graphical artifacts around the character model, nothing significant, but there is some minor ghosting around the character model. Minor ghosting was present even when I was using only DLSS Upscaler with frame generation disabled. So Lukefz's mod works very nicely in this game. Exploring the area, close to 100 FPS. I'll just enter the castle. I'll be showing you a cutscene.
Alright, let's get this stuff unpacked to make sure all the crystals are gone.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
These guys are cooking some food.
I think someone's hungry.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
It's a big area here.
Where's Joshua?
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected.
Open the door. I need to apply some force. Yeah, cutscene is playing. FPS suddenly dropped to around 60. Still better than 30 FPS. Cutscenes are very demanding, but the mod worked. The mod that removes the 30 FPS cap from the cutscenes. I'll just skip it. Now I'm in the forest area. I'll show you a battle. Took out some goblins. I'm looking for a goblin. Went this way. Drop down. There it is. Here FPS is close to 120. The structure just collapsed. And the chase is on. A monster will devour this goblin. Another cutscene. Yeah, you can see FPS is around 70. Without using the mod, FPS would have been capped at 30. Skip the cutscene, there's the monster.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath
Just circle around it. Spam my attacks. Bad breath. Yeah, FPS is staying above 100, that's good to see. Finally it's staggered.
Where's it going?
It just disappeared.
Guess as good as mine.
There it is. Sucking us towards it. Yeah, this sequence is demanding. See, FPS dropped down to around 80. Cinematic strike. Press the left mouse button. So decent performance on RTX 2070 Super GPU. I hope the game supports FSR 3.1 officially at launch. If it doesn't support it, you can try using Lukefz's mod. So that's it for the video guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.